guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm making an ice-dyed geode shirt. To begin, I am going to lay my shirt out flat, and I don't really care whether or not I have a few wrinkles in this one because it won't matter for this design. And I'm just pinching up an area where I'd like my geode to begin, the center of my geode. I'm going to use some sinew to tie that down. So I'm just wrapping it down around the end of this. Then how far down the shirt I continue to wrap the sinew determines how large my geode is. You can make it as big or as small as you want to. You can put a whole bunch of them on the shirt or just a few. I'm going to continue this several more times on the front of the shirt and on the back of the shirt. Each time I'm only working with one layer of fabric. I'm either working with the front or the back. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my sinew. This is at the end of a roll, and so I'm not sure whether maybe it's just that the sinew is older or that the wax has gotten hot and isn't working quite properly, but I'm having a little bit of problem getting it to catch and hold the way it's supposed to. Now that I have all my geodes tied, I still have a little bit of fabric left, so I'm just going to bunch that up and tie it up with some sinew. I put my shirt aside for several days, so now it is totally dry, and I'm ready to add the dye. I put my shirt down in a smaller tub, and I started out trying to add the dye to each one of the different geodes, but I noticed that it was just kind of falling off and I was wasting a lot of dye. So I decided to go ahead and put ice on the top first and then sprinkle my dye over the top of that. When I started adding dye, the first color that I added before I put the ice on was Dharma's Scarlet. So after I added the ice on, I put on Scarlet, Dances with Raisins, Pewter, and deep space. I also had just a little bit of midnight blue left in a container, so I sprinkled what was left of that over the top too. Was just barely any. Then I put soda ash on top and set it aside to process for probably about 36 hours or so. Alright, so here's what our shirt ended up looking like. You can see some of the geodes didn't have quite the definition that I wanted them to. That's obviously where that sinew wasn't pulling as tight as I was wanting it to get. Listen, if you guys are enjoying watching these videos, I sure would appreciate it if you would hit that big red subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.